Hi everyone, Anita here. Welcome to my channel. And today I'll be doing a French fade mani for you. For this one I'm going to be using Sinful Colors Pink Smart. I already have one coat applied over my base coat after I've done my cuticle work. I'm also going to be using Bliss Kiss Simply Peel Latex Barrier to protect the skin around my nails because we're going to be using a sponging technique to achieve the French fade. Now for the white of this mani, I'm going to be using White on White by China Glaze. It's a beautiful soft white that just really complements that pink color beautifully. Now you're going to apply your nail polish onto your latex sponge, your latex-free cosmetic sponge. And you'll need a lot of polish because you're going to need to do this several times on each nail. The only thing you want to make sure you do is have the two colors overlapping. That's really important because you don't want a delineating line like a regular French manicure. You want a blurred line. So, hence the fade. These are also called baby boomer nails, and they're really popular in acrylic nails. Since I only work on my natural nails, I wanted to use just regular nail polish to achieve that French fade. So you'll start sponging that on. You need several applications. Do be patient and take the time to reload your sponge several times for each nail that you do. And just be patient and just work at your own pace. But do reload often because if you don't, you'll just be taking the color off instead of putting the color on. Now, October is a big mani month. I'm sure we all are aware of that, right? Because there's fall with the beautiful foliage and the awesome fall manis that you can do with that. And there's also Halloween, which is like all month long. I've seen Halloween nails on Instagram in September, so that's a huge one. Once you have the effect that you like with your sponging, you're going to apply your fast drying top coat to smooth everything out. Then they come out pretty. They're just so pretty. You could stop at this point and be done with and have a beautiful French fade that you can wear to work or to an occasion. It's lovely. It's really a pretty mani. I like it a lot, but of course I can't stop here. So here we go. Which was my other point I was going to bring up about October. It's also Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So that's what this mani represents to me, is just my contribution, my little shout out, if you will, to Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I'm putting a message on my nails now, and I don't have a stamping plate with the alphabet on it, so what I'm doing is using the letters of the plate itself, and I'm creating my own words with them. You can just stamp your word, you take off what you don't need, you line it up carefully, and stamp your message on. Mine was Cure Cancer Now. I have several people in my life who have had cancer, some survivors, some not. And since it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, not only for breast cancer, but for all cancer, it's time for a cure. Now I'm going to I'm going to stamp on top of these nails as well. So I used a different latex barrier. And you see I just put it over the words so I can protect them from the stamping. I'll be using just a regular nail polish for this stamping, not a stamping polish, because I don't want it to overpower the delicateness of the mani. It's really pretty. So once I have that stamped on, it's a pretty lacy pattern from a Born Pretty stamp. I'll have all the products in the description box as usual for you guys, so you'll know exactly what I used. Once you have that done, you're just going to go around the cuticle with a cleanup brush and a little nail polish remover or acetone, just so you can break up the polish a bit. So when you clean it off, you don't pull the polish or pull the stamping back off the nail. Now it's time to remove the latex that I put over the little words. And then I'm just going to clean up around my nail. For that, I'm just going to use a cotton swab dipped in nail polish remover. And I'm going to take that off. You could certainly have applied another barrier, but I got a little bit ahead of myself and I forgot to do that. So Either way, whatever works for you. If a little bit of the stamping comes up when you pull off your latex, just press it back down. And here you see me doing the cleanup. And for the pinky, I wanted to do a ribbon, which is the symbol of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. But I don't have that ribbon on a plate, so I had to make my own. And for that, I'm going to use the bow that's on this little Bundle Monster plate. And I'm just going to take everything off except one loop, and I'll put that on my nail. And then I just need 2 tails. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to swipe off. I'm going to remove everything except a tail, line it up, and apply it. Then do the same thing for the other side. Just line it up. You'll need a nice clear stamper for this because it would be pretty difficult to do it without. Once you have that done and you line everything up, you're going to put another clear coat, a clear top coat on. And if you'd like to matte these nails, you can do that as well. I have one still at the end of the video with it in a matte, and one with a shiny. Now when you're applying your top coat, please be careful. It's so easy to smear the stamping, and I'm so angry at myself because that's what I did. You'll see when I do the center nail that says Cancer, I push down a little too hard and it smears 2 of the letters. So you really want to float that top coat on top of the nail and not push down. You do a lot of work and you really want it to come out as best as possible. So I do apologize for the smeared letters. I hope you forgive me. Do as I say, not as I do. There it is, right there. The message is still the same though. So smears or no smears, matte or shiny, stamped or unstamped, the message is still the same. Let's cure cancer now. It's time. So once you clean up and do your cuticle oil, this is what you come out with. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.